Welcome back to Elite Dangerous, everybody. We are low on credits and we're still stuck in a Sidewinder, so we're gonna need to do something to mitigate that. We'll be scanning some space plants because the payouts for that are pretty high, but first we need an Artemis suit, which is the one that's on here right now, and a DSS scanner, which I have already gotten because I did a test run a little while back for Exobiology. So as you can see, we have our DSS right here and an Artemis loadout, which we have just equipped. Now this system that we originally started out on doesn't have many planets, but it certainly does have many moons. So we can go around between the moons, which are atmospheric, and scan the planets. This will probably net us a lot of credits, so let's leave the station and jump over there. And here we go. Hopefully things turn out okay today. And here we are. Let's see if there are any landable atmospheric planets. The closest one that is atmospheric is this one, and it has an atmosphere 1,000 light seconds away. It has a moon that sort of resembles the volcanic moon Io of Jupiter, and while we're heading over there, we're going to use the D scanner, which scans the planets in the system. One over here, one over here, one over here, one over here. Alright, perfect. But now we can filter through the different signals around the planet. Let's go into the ones that have smaller hotspots and test our landing skills. Hopefully we don't crash. The smaller hotspots hopefully mean that we don't have to do too much running around looking for extra plants. There should be plenty if all goes well. And here we are. And we have landed. I can already see a couple stalks of grass in the background, so we're gonna go over to scan those. Looks like they're actually pretty far, so I'll pick up my SRV for this little surface venture. We have the Scarab SRV because can't buy the Scorpion yet. That'll probably go on one of our future combat ships. Drive over to plants. As you can see, there's not only these blue desert looking plants, there is also bacteria, which is good. Bacteria gives us a lot of credits usually, so we're gonna scan the bacteria. That's our first bacteria sample. Are those some plants I see? I think so. Hopefully this is viable. Alright, we're gonna have to go further. No bacteria here. Aha! There's a bacteria. There we go. That's our second sample. Perfect. And there's our third sample, hopefully. Or we might have to travel a little bit further. And perfect. This is going to be our third sample. It's bacteria. And we're going to have a full sequence, which means a lot of credits. Now it's time for the second plant. The desert plant looking thing with some nice flowers growing out. This reminds me of the tutorial planet. I think it had one of these. Wait, no, the tutorial planet had grass. It was in the first clip of the video. Yep, it works. Again, this big plant right here. And here we go. Third sample of this plant. And just like what I did earlier, you're gonna do pretty much the same thing. Planet, move around, get fast there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. bacteria. Stratum, tubus, tussa. Go for the bacteria. Here we are. Pretty close to a big crater. Hopefully there's something around here. See anything though? Oh, there's a patch of bacteria. Oh, there's a big patch of bacteria right in front of our ship. Our final sample of this bacteria. Perfect. We are done. Perfect. Please excuse my poor driving skills. Perfect. Our sample is complete. And there's our little ship. Yep, that works. Perfect. And now that we're here, we get to dock with Mitchell Orbital. Crime system in Elite Dangerous is interesting. Because, oh, loiter at a pad for a couple minutes too long, death. Steal a valueless item from a settlement, death. Kill somebody, death. Kinda unbalanced actually. I think Star Citizen does a lot better with that. Alright, perfect. Refuel, repair. There's nothing to see in Starport Services, I don't know why I opened that. Here we are, back at Vista Genomics. 15 million credits. Very good. Now our next step is to outfit the Sidewinder. Although the Sidewinder is a jack of all trades, it's a master of none. So I want to kit it out so that it flies better and functions better. As they say, form follows function, and this thing has neither. Alright, so I went on Coriolis and set up this little layout thingy. Drag that there. This is going to be the loadout for my ship, and as you can see, we have a little bit of a problem. It's gonna cost 1 million credits. Who knew that the cheapest ship in the game could cost 1 million credits to fully outfit? Anyways, if we were to click this button, stations that sell this build, we can go to Inara, and it's gonna pull up a station near the star system that we're in, and it looks like there's one that's only 40 light years away. That's kind of a big journey for somebody in an almost stock Sidewinder, but I'm willing to make it. Alright, I plotted the jumps, and it looks like it's gonna take us 9 jumps to get to the star system that we need to get to, and we also need to refuel along the way. So this journey might take a while. Okay, please have a station. Please have a station, maybe. Yep, it has a station, perfect. Okay, it's on the other side, I'm pretty sure. Only 17 light seconds too, so that's pretty good. Uh-oh. We got interdicted. Just past the station there. Fuel's at 10%. Okay. There we go, finally. We can dock now, and we're gonna be all good. little spin there. Alright. Now refuel and launch again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, spacecraft's cooling down, and we're here. We're going to need to go to this station, and we can outfit this ship that's being held together with duct tape into a ship that's being held together with duct tape and WD-40. Take a look at the icon, and then take a second look at the station. Looks a little bit different. Where's the ring at? Some nice RGB going on this station exterior. Station interior seems pretty standard. Not one of those fancy imperial stations or those nice green agricultural stations. I know a lot of people would just recommend I spend this credits on a Cobra Mark III and outfit it, and I'll be able to use it, but I want to take it slow. Outfit every ship that I get, progress slowly, experience everything in the game. And we're done. All of that effort just to make this ship fly a little bit better. Was it worth it? I don't know. But the next stop is to get an eagle. Right, I outfitted an eagle in Inara, no not in Inara, in Coriolis, and I only had to cut some corners here and there. That's probably not gonna do much. Had to derate the sensors, derate the life support, but it should be fine. Hopefully. They have some ships available, and right here we have the Eagle, which is the smallest ship in the game if I remember correctly. It's only gonna cost us 44,000, but that's for the initial purchase, because we're gonna spend another around 1.5 million on it just to make it function well. But the thing is, we have 16 million. It's not gonna matter much once we're done outfitting this Eagle. And the main reason why I'm outfitting this Eagle is because we're gonna be doing some more combat missions. And combat missions usually pay out pretty good, just like exobiology, so we're gonna be fine. And there it is, our brand new Eagle. Reminds me a little bit of a real life fighter jet. Alright, our Eagle is now outfitted. We need to restock 6,000 credits, not much, but it did cost a little bit more than I had originally anticipated. So now we're gonna do some combat. Go to an RES, a resource extraction site. Okay, looks like there aren't any resource extraction sites near us. So we're gonna jump to a nearby star, and hopefully there's gonna be one. Uh-oh, there's a big ship nearby. Let's maneuver past that, and we're fine. Although our vessel does not have much mass, the extreme speed that we're able to go at makes up for it. 300 meters a second is pretty fast. Some engineered ships can go over 1,000 though, so it's not as good as those. And we're here. A lot of unidentified signal sources. To go close to it, then it should automatically scan for any RESs. There we go. We have a couple of resource extraction sites, which is good. We're going to target this one right here. And there's the gas giant. Reminds me a little bit of Neptune. Looks pretty nice. The rings have a strange color bug though, where this is the right color, and if you look further, it goes all rainbow and everything. You can begin to see the individual asteroids very soon. Modules wrong. Cargo hats 2. Life supports on 1, yeah. What happened to our thrusters? There we go. Okay. Our shields aren't working properly though. I see something there. They are wanted. Send in some missiles. There we go. There's another one. Send in some seeker missiles. 147,000. Let's try to get close to the combat. More fun that way. There we go, 57,000. Oh, they're wanted. Uh-oh. Thrusters are malfunctioning. Please help. That was a bad idea. Alright, that's 200,000 credits gone. After this mishap, I think it's a good time to pursue a more peaceful line of work, at least for now. Exploration. The Fleet Carrier Owners Club frequently hosts trips to Colonia aboard their fleet carriers, and we're going to be taking one there. But for now, we need to outfit an exploration ship because this Combat Eagle just isn't fit for exploration. We're going to have to go back to Malsberg Station, I think that was what it was called, something like that, in order to get our hauler. Now that I have my Artemis suit and my hauler, I can go to Colonia, but not yet. We have to board a fleet carrier. Originally, I had planned to board the fleet carrier on the same day that I got the hauler, but now it's the day after I got my hauler from the previous clip. So, we're gonna board a fleet carrier, hitchhike to Colonia, then explore the area around it, and hopefully explore the Great Annihilator, but that's going to be for the next episode. Today, our goal is to just get to the fleet carrier, which is, unfortunately, 150 light years away. Uh-oh, the next star is going to be a white dwarf. That's going to be our first white dwarf of the playthrough. I'm pretty sure white dwarfs have jet cones too, so that's nice. And boom, here we are. Our first white dwarf. This one doesn't seem to be very active. Can't get too close or our spacecraft will get damaged. Now we have to find the fleet carrier. The fleet carrier we're gonna board is called FUXBAU. So we're gonna have to find that in the list. It's right there, only 10 light seconds away, so shouldn't be too bad. Problem is it's across the jet cone. So we're gonna need to get past that first. Don't want to accidentally go inside the jet cone. And here we are. Let's do a little fly around. Get a good look of the carrier. That little tower next to us right now is or was the concourse of the carrier. So as you can see, we're getting a good view of the star right next to the carrier. And there we go, perfect landing. And as you can see, we've also got a perfect view of the white dwarf.